Well, good afternoon, Tri-City. So we are seeing a gradual clearing in terms of our skies. So more sunshine starting to work its way in and warmer temperatures that are going to be returning for today and tomorrow and nearing record temperatures again by Wednesday. But there is a strong cold front that's going to be brewing. So we'll have to time all of that out because that could actually have a couple thunderstorms with that. So we'll detail that out here a little bit more in just a minute. In the meantime, we have that southwesterly flow, a nice zonal pattern in terms of our jet stream. And of course, that ridge kind of builds in, which will allow temperatures to warm up even more as we head towards Wednesday. Look at these mild temperatures. But another thing you're noticing to the west by Wednesday night to Thursday, well, here comes a pretty good cold front, a dip in the jet stream going to move back in, and what that's going to do is usher in the northwesterly flow, colder temperatures after that. So we're going to go from one extreme to the other because, like I said, we're going to be nearing record highs here as we head into Wednesday. If we hit 81 degrees, that would beat the record by about 3 degrees. The previous record, 78 degrees, set in 2006. We're going to be very close to that. So another thing you're going to notice is those moisture levels starting to increase as well. I think even by tomorrow, we'll see dew points back close to 60. So it's going to be kind of a warm feel to the air, no doubt about that. Then notice the scattered rain and thunderstorms that start to roll in later for the day and Wednesday. We'll time it all out. Anyway, here's a beautiful outlook at downtown Bristol, looking fantastic out there. Also, a couple cherry trees blooming off in the distance as well as we're getting closer to spring, a beautiful time of year. 62 degrees, nice and mild, and it looks wonderful as we go through the afternoon. Temperatures warming up to the upper 60s and lower 70s, so a beautiful day ahead. So yeah, feel free to pick out your location here on the map. 68 degrees for a high in Marion, but in the 70s, points south and west. And then tonight we'll see partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s. Severe threat tracker stays low, but we up it to medium for Wednesday. That's when we're going to see that near record high temperature, and then the thunderstorms starting to brew off to the west. And of course, they will likely be weakening as they head this way, but there could be just enough juice, enough energy to get something going in a couple spots. So we'll talk about that. So high pressure in the meantime takes good care of us. So as we time this out, what you're going to notice is technically the Storm Prediction Center has us in the level 1 risk and a level 2 in the extreme western parts of the area. So highlighting the timing with this and what we can expect. Any thunderstorm that develops would likely have your downpours, lightning, gusty winds. Looks like to me tornado threat pretty low with this, but straight line winds is something that we really need to monitor with this, at least in some spots as we go into Wednesday night. So you'll notice a few showers just kind of popping up here for your Tuesday. Nothing today, but as we head into your Tuesday, a few showers just kind of dotting the landscape, a few increasing clouds as well, but temperatures stay very mild in the 70s. As we head into Wednesday, that's when the atmosphere is certainly becoming a little bit more juicy, if you will. A little bit of instability. Should maybe get an isolated thunderstorm going, but just your typical run-of-the-mill garden variety in spots for the day. But here comes that line, and this is what we term as a QLCS, and what that literally means, or what that stands for, is a quasi-linear convective system. Just a fancy way of saying gusty winds with a line as it rolls in that night. It's kind of what we're looking at with some of the modeling. Otherwise, it turns much colder as we head into Thursday. Look at that, high of 50 degrees and even a few mountain snow showers.